Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. Two very excellent teams going at it.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. This is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar, and it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
Now here's Curry, down low. Looney, Green for three, and Aiden pulls it down. Outside Durant. Here he goes. Outside for Booker. Here's the three. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Pass to Booker from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Already a terrific career for Booker. Three-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Looney with the ball. Here's Curry. Back to Wiggins. Sends it home from three-point land. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Here's Ayton. Goes up with it again. Booker with it. Now Wiggins defending. Just 5 on the clock. Paul. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Curry. Pass to Looney. Fires from deep. And the Warriors with another three.
How about that? Kevon Looney able to knock down the three-pointer, expanding his game.
Right side, Paul. Outside Durant. To stop the run. Paul, shot is off.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now here's Curry. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Outside, Green. Tries again. Back to Looney. Three-pointer off the mark. The Suns trailing. 2022. What a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big three healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on.
Out to the right wing. Here's Looney. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude, he plays with force. His teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Back to Paul. .59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he makes it. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
To the inside. Pass to Looney. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. They haven't held the lead for a while.
And B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. It's tipped. Okogie on the wing. There's the triple. And the Suns get it back. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Paul drives in. Yes, it's good.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Inside. Up ahead. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Suns on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And you look at KD just attacking with authority.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Pass to Payne. Back to Booker. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Booker's got 6 points.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Poole with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the shot goes.
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick and roll setting. He can be dangerous.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Booker. There's a screen by Biyombo. Booker with it. Poole picks him up. Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
To the middle. Oh, Durant with a steal. Outside Booker. Launches a three. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. And after this one wraps up, they're off to San Antonio, where they'll face the Spurs. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Down low. And it's Green missing.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. The Warriors trailing. A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. And the Warriors miss again. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Looking to win the run. Green. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Pass to Baisley. Here's a three from Paul. Out to the right wing. Back to Baisley. Now Paul, defended by Thompson. Lets it fly. Paul can't get it to go. Thompson in the post. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Fires it. Paul can't get it to go.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
The shot by Looney, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Pass to Curry. Back to Looney. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Looney's got 7 points in the game.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen, and he exploits that with a dish.
Here's Paul. Outside Ross. Back to Paul.
I like Kevon Looney's approach that time. Gets physical, and he's given the shooter some problems.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional five.
Yeah, B.A., I think it comes down to whether or not you have one. And I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action. Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
And here's Curry. Jacks up a 3. And Aiden pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Aiden signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Aiden walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Aiden to remain a contender.
Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
And Aiden just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Paul with it. Now Thompson defending. Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. Shoots a fadeaway. With 1 on the clock. And Aiden with the stuff.
You know, if Aiden continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
To the inside. Here's Green. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. 4-3. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 11 points.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Outside Curry. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Payne. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Sinks the tray.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
That shot missing. Nice D from Durant.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
And KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick-and-roll set.
Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Shoots over Durant. Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Back to Payne. Aiden with a screen. Now here's Ross. Now Durant. He's got 11. They grab their own miss. Pass to Warren. The kick to Durant. And here's Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And that one hits the back iron. The Warriors trailing. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Aiden. Lets the 3 fly. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is one of Kevin Durant's favorite moves, getting the defense back on its heels, then stop and pop.
And so it's Phoenix going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More 2K action in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors U.K. team.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now here's Paul. Leans from outside. And that's good for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
To the paint. Here's Poole. And a nice finish on the layup.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Booker for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. This Warrior squad is struggling. Back to Green. Ooh, Durant with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And Paul gets it to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
To the inside, Durant. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And the Suns lead by 17. Down low. Here's Payton. The shot no good. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. Durant with it. Kuminga defends. Back to Durant. Here's Ayton. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Poole's got room. Cans it with nobody near him.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Now Green. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. The shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Durant.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the 3.
2 minutes.
Suns keep it alive.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And so it's Golden State with it. Trailing by 17. Here's Looney. Ayton with the defensive effort. Okogie on the wing. Back to Paul. Shoots over Thompson. And the Suns miss again. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Well, we've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Inside, back to Curry. Outside for Green. He on the arc. Here's Looney. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Booker with it. Now Wiggins defending. Pass to Okogie. Booker with it. Shoots over Wiggins. The kick to Durant. Fade away. Offensive rebound. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let any
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Phoenix, Arizona is the scene of the oldest West showdown between two of the NBA's longtime enemies. It's the Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio. Basket good.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Aiden walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Reeves. Davis sets a screen. Floats it up for Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Wow, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Here's a Kogi. Paul with the three. Here's a Kogi. Just 5 on the clock. Booker with no one around. No good on the triple.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Here's Reeves. Takes it inside. Vanderbilt can't hit the putback. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Nice shot by James. James has got his second bucket tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's James. Here's Davis. And the layup is good. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Paul lays it up off the glass.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
They get the rebound. Goes back up. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Clearly a foul.
Lakers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Davis in the corner. Here's LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Assisted.
6 points for LeBron. Suns trail by 6. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Darvin Ham. David, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thank you, David. Ayton wide open. Sinks the triple.
And I'll tell you what, stretch bigs are getting bigger. Ayton, Embiid, Big Cat, this is the future.
And Davis throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Booker, and Davis sends it back.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
And stolen by James. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
And it's Paul missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
The Lakers, 16. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's LeBron. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns trailed by 7. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Pass to Bamba. Russell trying to free himself up. No good. Shot missing. The Suns trailing. Booker with it. Bamba picks him up. Durant in the corner. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they ask for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky. 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit, the first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Schroeder. Rebound by the Suns. Booker in the corner. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Booker's got 8 points.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Pass to Durant. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Ayton's got his second basket of the night. You talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Booker outside. Shoots over Schroeder. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Some changes for the Lakers. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
To the paint. And James pulls it down.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
And Phoenix making a change here. Pass to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Up top, Russell. 6 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. Russell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
Oh, Ayton in position.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's James. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Ayton inside. Stolen by Bamba. And here they come. Here's Reeves. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Myths a mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And here is Paul. Outside Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul.
And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
And stolen by Biyombo.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Paul, no one around him. And no good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
Here's the pick. And here's Booker from the arc. And Davis pulls it down.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And here's Booker from the arc. They get it again. Beasley with the steal. Pass to Christie. Russell trying to free himself up.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Davis. And he slams it down right on top of Bismack Biyombo.
I'm sorry, it's just so much fun watching AD play that way with that type of power around the rim.
Pass to Beasley. Kicked away. To the inside. And Davis throws it down.
Look, if you get a chance to get the ball to Davis, he's going to convert. He's such a reliable finisher.
KD a screen.
Blocking foul. Jared Vanderbilt. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
Here's KD. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Back to Booker. They swipe it. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Ayton. He's got 9. Outside, Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Right side Davis. That shot off. Some solid defense from Ayton. Pass to Christie. Down low. Beasley. And again, no good by the Lakers. Suns trail by 11. And here is Ayton. Booker outside. Davis with some nice D.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Beasley left side. Pass to Christie. Outside Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. For the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Los Angeles leading by 11. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Russell's got 5 points so far.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changed his pace with the best of it.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Davis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's KD. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns U10 team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
No good from Booker.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is what makes Booker such a dangerous scorer. He has the ability to convert through physical defense.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Paul's shot is off. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Suns trailed by 10. Paul with the ball. Beasley covering. And Biyombo has it in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker, right side. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
To the middle. And stolen by Ayton. Ball outside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Booker. They grab their own miss. Back to Biyombo. Booker outside. Tries again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Now, we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? Lakers leading by 7. Pass to Davis. Back to James. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
On the wing, Booker fires it up, and right through it goes. And that's now 18 points for Devin Booker.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To a Kogi. Booker looking around. Oh, Ayton in position. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Lakers in the lead. .131 left in the fourth. Davis sets a screen. Back to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Takes a 3. And the Suns get it back. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Lakers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
First personal foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Over Russell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were...
Festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Outside, Ingles. Durant pulls it in.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Now here's Holiday. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. And stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker no good. Now here's Middleton. Here's Lopez. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Outside Paul. Pass to Okogie. Outside Paul. Clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Now Ingles. Middleton outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
2 points. That one goes.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Durant into the lane. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Pass to Booker. Hayden with it. Puts it up from 17. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Booker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Booker's got 5 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Another one falls for Phoenix.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the Bucks with some changes. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. Looking to end the drought. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Durant way outside. The rebound by the Bucks.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Portis. Off target from outside.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Outside Booker. Now Aiden, covered by Connaughton. To the inside. Booker. Right side Durant. Up and over Crowder. No good. A bit long that time.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Lets the 3 fly. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connaughton.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
From the high post. They get it back. Here's Ayton. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find them. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Outside Durant. Here's the 3. And the Suns get it back. Second chance effort. And the shot goes. Durant's got his second bucket on the night.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And the Suns with possession. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Shot on the wing. The shot by Payne, no good. And so it's Milwaukee with it, trailing by 10. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Here's Durant. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside Holiday. Outside Ingles. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lopez. Shot clock at 6. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality. And I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage. And it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
Here's Ayton. Down to Antetokounmpo, grabs the board. The Bucks trail. It's Middleton on the wing. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Phoenix calls timeout. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
For three, Booker. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
We've got 1:55 left in the second period. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Pass to Baisley. Here's Booker. No good off the glass.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now Antetokounmpo. Ingles from outside. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And the three off target. The Suns leading. Paul for three. Fires in the triple. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Paul is a more than capable three-point shooter now. He does not need much separation either to get off his shot.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Here's Milwaukee. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Right side Carter. Pass to Allen. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Crowder. Here's Portis. Goes back up. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. Booker with it. There's a screen by Biyombo. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. And here are the Suns now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Outside Paul. Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Outside Holiday. Lopez, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. it's Phoenix with the rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Back to Holiday. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And Lopez with the 3. Lopez has got 7.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Pass to Booker. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And here they come. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Boy, good reaction in transition from Holiday that time. Sees the fast break forming and is right there to finish it off.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Middleton. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. That 3's off the mark.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Phoenix calls timeout. And it's Phoenix's ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. Kicks it out to Middleton. No good with the triple.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Biyombo. On the wing, Durant. Give him 8. And it's Phoenix with another.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Count it.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Now Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ross for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front. The way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The deep 3 from Durant. Rebound by Middleton.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. Carter from outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
The Suns, 39.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Middleton with it. Booker defending. Middleton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Lopez can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Durant gets it to go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
Outside Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Middleton outside. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Here's Paul. And there's the rejection. Lopez with it. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Back to Ayton. And he lobs it up top. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down. They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Outside Durant. Pass to Paul. And he drains the turnaround J. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Chris, so good at being able to provide whatever his team needs. Always ready to step up.
Ingles from outside. The Suns clear it.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Paul. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Inside. Here's Lopez. And Ayton pulls it down.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
From about 16. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Suns lead by 11.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Middleton up top. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Booker.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Suns.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And these teams meet only twice a year, different conferences, so there's a bit of a feeling out process. I thought they made good adjustments along the way and just did what they had to do against Milwaukee.
And what a huge performance it was for Chris Paul.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
Pass to Booker. Hayden with a screen. Okogie on the wing. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distraction.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got